One of the more conservative publications, the Federalist, published an article yesterday with a clear directive called "To the Soon-to-be Elected Republicans, Don't Embarrass Your Constituents," in which author Eddie Scarry implores the Republicans to not focus on memes, not try to out-obnoxious AOC, not audition for Fox News. He'll join us in a moment. While he didn't really name names, Republicans like Lauren Boebert, Marjorie Taylor Greene took great pride, for example, in heckling President Biden.
A cancer that would put them in a flag-draped coffin. I know.
13.
One of those soldiers was my son, Major Beau Biden.
Scarry does cite now ousted Republican Madison Cawthorn, who alienated fellow Republicans with this supposed revelation about a secret life on Capitol Hill.
Then all of a sudden you get invited to, like, well, hey, we're going to have kind of a sexual get-together at one of our homes. You should come. And I'm like, what did you just ask me to come to? Yeah. And then you realize they're asking you to come to an orgy. Yeah. Or the fact that, there's some of the people that are leading on the movement to try and remove, addiction in our country. And then you watch them do, a key bump of cocaine right in front of you. And it's like, wow, this is wild.
I hadn't watched that in a long time. It's worth watching again. The article also says that Majority Leader Kevin McCarthy needs to write a memo, quote, that says, "Attention, perhaps it's your first time in Washington, but this is not a field trip. And, quote, here's our agenda, here's how we're trying to pass it on this schedule. Any attempt to stray from these instructions will be met with strict committee assignments, constraints on government-paid travel, and other penalties. And, quote, don't turn those 2 years into a freak show." Joining us now is the author of that article, Federalist contributor Eddie Scarry. Eddie, thanks for coming on the show. Appreciate it. So
Happy to be here.
Why did you decide to write this article? Who were you thinking about when you were writing this that you were sort of talking to?
Oh, well, I think Madison Cawthorn is the cautionary tale on this phenomenon that we have seen over the course of, you could probably go back some time, but I'm thinking more recently. But and that clip you just played, I was thinking of. I think that has been his undoing. If it would be one thing if he was going to blow the lid off something, really uncover some seedy Washington, scary underbelly of the Republican Party, but that's not what he did. He went on some podcast, some potheads podcast, had a laugh, made some inflammatory comments, and then couldn't really back it up or failed to back it up. And that is precisely the kind of thing that you can get away with when you're in the minority party. You can throw out the bombs. You can say things that might get you some traction on Twitter. But when you are given the keys to the kingdom, when you are in the majority, when voters decide, okay, this country needs to go in a different direction, those distractions, the pettiness, all of that needs to be set aside. You need to start doing your job. You need to do what people wanted, and you are elected. You are elected to get policy results and not just go viral on Twitter.
I totally agree. And look, I really like the tone of your article, which is why we're focusing on it. It did seem, though, that you had more people in mind than Madison Cawthorn. Madison Cawthorn's an easy one, right? Because he's done. He's not actually going to be in Congress. I mean, it does seem like there are a bunch of other folks, and I just cited, for example, Lauren Boebert and Marjorie Taylor Greene, and there are a few others who do engage in this sort of clownish behavior that you were referring to that doesn't help with Republican priorities, right? They become the sort of picture children for Democrats, the way that, Ilhan Omar and AOC do. They do their clownish stuff, and then they become, they get themselves on Fox News, right? They say crazy things, and so they get on Fox. And the same thing happens to the left with Marjorie Taylor Greene and Lauren Boebert and others, and it sounds like what you're saying to them is cut it out.
To some extent, there are, on both sides, I would really say that when it is most effective to engage in these kinds of little tiffs on social media or on cable news is usually when you're responding to something. I would say the two best that we have seen, the most effective politicians we've seen in that kind of capacity are Donald Trump for Republican Party and AOC and the Democrat Party. When they are responding to something and they're snapping back and they have something clever to say, that's when it's interesting, that's when it's engaging.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your cable provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.